The plane from Texas dropped off more than 300 immigrants at Rockford Airport. 8 buses go to Chicago. Rockford, Illinois. 8 immigrant buses headed for Chicago Sunday morning after a plane carrying more than 300 refugees from Texas landed in Rockford overnight. Buses full of immigrants from Texas are increasingly being dropped off unannounced in area suburbs, forcing asylum seekers to travel to Chicago by other means. Chicago's immigration landing zone was thrown into chaos Sunday morning as hundreds of new arrivals showed up, most of them on foot. The immigrants flew from Texas to Illinois on a jumbo jet and landed at Rockford International Airport. Rockford ABC affiliate WTVO reported. A statement from the mayor's office said in part after landing, the passengers boarded 8 buses chartered by Texas Governor Greg Abbott. The buses dropped the passengers off at various suburbs and they departed for the city by train. Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson appeared on CBS Face the Nation Sunday morning. Now he's taking on the very dangerous task of putting individuals on planes and flying them into our various cities. This is actually not only about our national security, but it's the kind of chaos this governor is determined to manage. In recent days, the landing zone in the South Loop at Polk and Des Plaines has become increasingly crowded as shelter space, especially for single men, has run out. 6 warming buses are currently parked there, providing temporary living quarters while they wait. There were 278 people waiting to be placed there as of Sunday morning, according to the Chicago Office of Emergency Management. Meanwhile, others lucky enough have family or friends elsewhere in the country were loaded up on car rations and sent to O'Hare to catch their connecting flights. Since December, Texas has been sending migrants to Chicago and other sanctuary cities across the country as part of Greg Abbott's Operation Lone Star. Rockford is not a sanctuary city. Winnebago County officials said they were warned that the plane carrying the immigrants was scheduled to land. Rockford Mayor Tom McNamara said in a statement once the plane lands, those on board will exit the plane and immediately board buses bound for Chicago's landing zone. The statement stated that those on board should never leave airport property before boarding the buses. Deputy sheriffs will then escort the buses to I-90 to ensure safe passage. The Rockford charter is the second flight full of immigrants to arrive in the Chicago area. Venezuelan immigrant Carlos Berazate and his family were on the first plane to land at O'Hare on December 20. We are still living at the airport and waiting to see where they will send us, Berazate said in Spanish. We came here hoping to get help with coats and shoes for the children. According to OEMC, 14 buses are expected to arrive throughout Sunday. This includes the people on the Rockford plane. ABC7 was told those passengers we